I just discovered how to pay near zero on taxes legally using Bitcoin mining. And this is all public information in the United States tax code, how the wealthy avoid taxes legally, and why Bitcoin mining is the newest loophole. So this is legal. This is something that the wealthy have known about for a very, very long time. But because of Bitcoin mining, and we'll talk about Musk Miners in a second, we can use, the average person like you, like me, can use something in the United States tax code called depreciation. And by the way, I am not a tax expert. Please consult a tax expert because I'm just speaking from me in today's video. Please consult a tax expert about what's best for you. But if you have a friend or a family member that's thinking about paying taxes this year, send him or her this video because you could save them a lot of money. And I loved this breakdown about how the wealthy avoid taxes legally and why Bitcoin mining is the newest loophole. Donald Trump never paid much in taxes.
He didn't pay any federal income tax. So
that makes
if
me
he's
smart.
paid zero.
This is all elites, not just one side or the other. This is the haves and the have-nots. The haves do this because they understand the tax code. He bought real estate, buildings, and claimed massive paper losses and still made money. Now you can do the same with Bitcoin mining, and let me share with you exactly how this works. Under Trump's original tax plan in 2017, investors could write off 100% of the cost of business equipment, like real estate renovations or machinery, in year one. This is called bonus depreciation. It lets Trump lose millions on paper while collecting real income. That's now back thanks to the big, beautiful bill. And that means, generally speaking, that Bitcoin miners can now write off 100% of mining hardware costs in the first year. So instead of writing off a property over the course of 39 years like real estate investors, Bitcoin miners can depreciate everything instantly. Accumulating more Bitcoin is one thing, but if I can write that off, the miner, the depreciation, that's a whole different paradigm for the average person. Same tax shelter, higher returns because it's Bitcoin, and of course Bitcoin income, not dollars. And what's the downside? Because nothing is all upside. Obviously, the upside, besides the tax incentives that you may or may not get, again, consult a tax expert on what's best for you. Obviously, the upside, besides the tax stuff, is you're accumulating Bitcoin. You're not spending money to accumulate that Bitcoin. You're trading energy to mine the Bitcoin. Huge potential if/when Bitcoin does well over the years, which I think it will. That's the upside. What's the downside to mining Bitcoin? The downside is to run a Bitcoin miner. They're called ASICs. They're specialty pieces of equipment that you need to run in order to mine Bitcoin. They're incredibly noisy. They're incredibly hot. They get incredibly hot. And also they use a lot of energy. So if you're not in an area that you get cheap energy, it's oftentimes won't be worth it for you to trade energy for Bitcoin if the cost of your energy is too high. So you need to be in an area where you can get cheap energy, electricity. For those three reasons, mining Bitcoin just on your own by yourself, often out of reach for the average person. In today's video, we've partnered today with Musk Miners, offering hassle-free mining with our miner hosting using excess flare gas for cheap rates.
Somewhere in the dry, barren West Texas desert, a group of guys who are refusing to look at this week's price chart have given birth to a Bitcoin miner farm that runs on excess flare gas from an oil pipeline. The Flare Gas Mine with Musk Miners.
They're located right in the United States, Texas, and if you buy the mining equipment, they will host it in their facilities using their energy. ASIC miner store for all your crypto mining needs, based right in the United States. They've been featured on Your Friend Andy. They've been featured on Coin, many different publications, YouTube channels.
Andy and I put our ASIC miners on the shelves ourselves, while Blake, Chris, and their team continued hooking up the network, dialing in the ventilation, and configuring machines.
And if you're running a miner, this is an example of the back end you will see, making, at the current moment of recording, around $38 per, I believe, petahash per day. You see the energy consumption, you see how much Bitcoin is going to your wallet, all the different technical aspects, very public, which I like, as well as their facilities, all in Texas, all in the United States, which I love seeing.
Good to see you here. We have
have a 1 megawatt container that we just electrified. We're super excited. We got 300 S19 capacity in it. We're loading it up slowly, incrementally. So we have this big gen set over here, 430 kW. So we have a lot of slots left. Come host with us.
And in order for them to host it, you do have to buy the mining hardware from them. They have the Antminer S21 XP. They have the Antminer S21 Pro. They have many different options. Also many different coins to mine. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Kaspa, Cardano. I like Bitcoin. And I think it is worth mentioning green flags that I feel do separate them. Green flags that I like. They're an accredited business on the Better Business Bureau. They have a great score on Trustpilot, things I look for. And the founders are always down for a conversation on what makes them different, what Musk Miners provides.
So Musk Miners is a company that hosts and runs Bitcoin miners. Our job as a company is to plug those computers in for clients and operate them because they're hot and they're loud and they consume a lot of energy. So we're able to pass off a cheaper energy rate. Residential energy rates are approximately 15 to 16 cents. I mean, they can go up as high as 30 on the West Coast, right? But we offer 8 cents per kilowatt hour, which helps you make a lot more money or helps our clients make a lot more money.
So because of the noise and the electricity costs and the heat of these miners make Bitcoin mining unattainable for so many people, they have the land, they have the services, they have the energy in Texas, and they offer that service to clients. And in fact, I love how transparent they are with how they do it.
Right now you see we have a V-shaped racking, guys, and that's going to give us that hot and cold aisle. We're going to rack the miners in a way that allows them to blow all the hot air into the exhaust fan V, right? So I can walk in here and this is where all the hot air is going to be. We're going to close this door off right here. All the hot air is inside there, right? And all the hot air that is produced by these units goes right in there and then it gets sucked right out. So everything that's getting sucked in here is fresh air, right? And that's beautiful because we want cooler air going in and hot air getting out.
If you're wondering which Bitcoin miner is best for me, also if you'd rather mine Litecoin or Kaspa or Cardano, I personally like Bitcoin. You can find information about the benefits of each directly on their website. If you're looking for the tax advantages, again, talk to a tax professional, but you do just have a few weeks left to, I believe, get any depreciation you want on machinery for this tax year. So if you're looking to take advantage of this tax year, you have just a few weeks left. Of course, this video is evergreen. Many of you are probably watching this in 2026, 2027, 2028. So just always be aware of what tax year you want to take advantage of the depreciation. If you're wondering how much money can I make, can the average person make? I pay a monthly fee, or how much money can I make?
Yeah, that's a great question. So just using a new generation miner as an example, let's go with an S21 Pro XP 270 terahash. And that unit right now is making around $13 to $14 a day in passive income. Now, with that, you can see approximately, let's call it $6 worth of that income charged for energy, right? So that leaves you approximately, right, doing quick math, around $8 per day in passive income or printed Bitcoin, right? So the example that I like to use is if you have an S21 and it prints you $450, again, very approximate numbers here, $450 a month in worth of BTC, and it only costed you $200 to do it, you are then left with $250 of free Bitcoin that you made for that month. That's the advantage of mining. And so if you pay your electric costs in cash, say you paid for all of the energy costs, you've gained $450 worth of BTC for the price of $200. That's the biggest benefit of mining. And then if you do that over time and you hold your BTC over a course of 5 or 10 years, those exponential gains add up because you're stacking sats and then you're adding value as the market increases over that 5 to 10 year time.
And just to always keep things transparent, if you're asking the question, if this is so profitable, why are they hosting it for other people? Why don't they just do it all themselves? I thought this was a great question and answer.
Okay, so a question that a lot of people always ask when it comes to like Bitcoin, mining hosts and stuff. If it's so profitable, if you're making so much money and whatever, if it's, people are hosting their machines and making all this money, why do the hosts even offer that space to other people? Why don't they just mine themselves? How do you answer that, Blake?
It's a very good question, right? I think the simple answer is capital. You have to have a lot of money to put a lot of miners in a very big container, right? When we first started, we had a container that we could have put 300 computers in. At the time, those computers on average were $10,000. An S19 was running for, I think, brand new, they were around 15,000. I think the most I ever saw them go for was 19,000, around there. Like, it was.
I saw them over 25K. Yeah.
It's crazy.
At peak 2021.
It's insane, right? And granted, I think at the time, if I remember correctly, they were still making around $50 to $60 a day, right? I mean, if you look at it from that perspective, you were still making really good passive income. Granted, you were buying at the peak market, right? And so, I mean, 300 times do $10,000 per computer. You just can't get $3 million out of thin air, right? And so you think about this and you're like, okay, I go find cheap power. And you have a lot of this energy and you put a container there and it can hold 300 computers and you want to consume all the energy. But you don't have the money to do it. So you offer it. You offer up space, right? It's just like if you have a home and it's a really big apartment complex, for example, you can't live in all the apartments, right? And why would you want to unless somehow they were generating you income, right? So you put your clients in there. And so that's what we did.
Link down below. Highly recommend you check out Musk Miners. You can start hosting with as little as one miner or hundreds or however many you want. Link down below.